Alright, to find g of f of x, the first thing I did was to write down what I have for g of x, except that I left a big space where the x is. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my f of x here, the x minus 5, and I'm going to plug it in. So I'll put in my x minus 5 there. Now I have to square the x minus 5, and I'm going to do that to the side here. X minus 5 squared is the same as x minus 5 times x minus 5, and I can use my FOIL method for that. Multiply my firsts, outers, inners, and last. There is a shortcut when you square a binomial. You square the first term, you take the two terms, the negative 5 and the x, and you multiply them together, so you get a negative 5x, and you double that for your middle term. That will work also, because what we get here is we get a negative 5x and another negative 5x, so you can see that gets doubled that way. So we get a negative 10x for our middle term, and then our last term is the second term squared, which is the negative 5 times negative 5. So we get a positive 25. So now I'm going to replace my x minus 5 quantity squared with that. So I have 4 times the x squared minus 10x plus 25. And then I have my minus 2. Now I have to distribute. Sorry about the roaring in the background. That's my 3-year-old. But if you distribute the 4, and then we subtract the 2, we'll be done. So 4x squared minus 40x plus 100, and then minus 2. And these two are like terms, so we can go ahead and combine those. So you should have 4x squared minus 40x plus 98. I hope that helps.